Hello again, everybody. Keith with MJKL Speedworks. Had a couple extra minutes tonight. There's a hurricane on the way. Not here yet though. So I thought I might come out here and pull this LS out, seeing as how we are gonna push this thing out of the garage and get it pressure washed and scrub the shit out of it. Haven't done that yet. I had a couple things come up. Had a really awesome meeting with my neighbor. So does anybody else have Clint Eastwood for a neighbor? Get off my lawn? Well, I do. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to get this done. I'm going to get the rope out, the engine stand, the engine hoist. We'll get it wrapped around 4 points on the engine here, picked up and pulled out. I'm going to try to record it in real time so you can actually see how long it takes me to do this by myself. Nothing is hooked up, of course. It's just sitting in there, so it's kind of cheating, but it's kind of not because I'm doing it by myself. One other thing, I noticed an issue, and I'll show you guys real quick. Okay, so when yesterday I actually pushed it outside just a little bit, about half out of the garage, just so I could clean up a little bit in here. I sold the golf cart, so it's gone now. And I was just sweeping, cleaning up in general, and I moved it out of the way here. So I noticed that, man, we got some good camber issues. Some good camber issues, which kind of sucks. I was hoping I could get away with not buying caster camber plates, but it looks like that's out now. So I thought I had all the suspension stuff bought. So I'm on the market for some rear drag shocks that are adjustable, and some caster camber plates for the front, which blows, but whatever. We'll get those bought eventually, just like we'll get everything else bought eventually in due time, right? Right. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get everything set up here, and we'll see how quick I can get this motor out. All right, everybody, so I've got my 19 millimeter. I've got a 20 millimeter wrench on the back of the nut for the motor mount. I already got my fancy rope wrapped around the engine because I don't have one of those fancy engine things. I'll get one day, but I don't have one right now. I had to jack the car up because with all this kick-ass suspension stuff that's on here, this bitch sits too low to get the engine lift up underneath. So I remember that after I have to take this thing to the track and I maybe blow it up at the track and want to fix it there, I better take some damn jack stands because bitch ain't gonna fit under it otherwise. So anyway, let's get on with this, see how quick I can do it. Still won't clear the oil pan. Guess that means it's low, right? Oh well. I'm not trying to move at breakneck pace either. Just moving along. See if that'll do it. All right, bust these motor mounts loose. That's one. battery too low to use flash. So I worked my ass off today. Let's do another one here. I might already have this one loose. Yep, I do. Good deal. I did that for mock-up purposes, folks. Alright, I'm going to grab a little hammer here. Give these motor mount bolts a tap. Not trying to hit the crap out of them, just tap them. That one's still really tight. There we go. That's almost all the way out. Alrighty, here it comes. Might be too much. There's one. Once I get this off, I got the engine stand set up already. And she's floating. We'll put it on the engine stand over here. Don't tell me you need some kind of big fancy shop to do this. You guys realize we're in a two-bay garage here, and I keep having to walk by the camera because guess what? The camera is right there. Sitting on the toolbox. Oh, my bolt's getting stuck back there. I'm down a little. A little, not a lot. There we go. I'm missing a lot of bolts in general that went with the engine that I just didn't get when I got it. Things didn't come with it like they were supposed to. But I got a really good deal, so I couldn't go whining and complaining. Put your bolts back in where you can, by the way, so you don't lose them. No sense in having to buy stuff over again because you lost it. Anyway, you gotta see I don't have a water pump on the front of this thing because it didn't come with one. Neither did it come with water pump bolts or alternator bolts or brackets or anything. All stuff I gotta get later. But that's later. Alright. While I'm at it, let's put these back on. Where's my impact? There it is. We'll go ahead and put these stand bolts back in. It's like they're 17 millimeters. It's super humid out here today. It's another hurricane coming. It's like a swamp out here. And that's the best way to describe it. Insanely humid. Sucks. Hate you guys have to feel it. Psych. One. Two. Three. And four. Fail. Now I need to get stupid there with tightening them. Just something is good. Alright. Let's cautiously and carefully maneuver this thing. No, they do not roll like $1 million. It's part of the fun. You got to do it. Alright, kind of reposition the camera a bit here. As it sits upon a bed of sockets. That one works. Blows. Yeah, well, whatever. Use some sockets here to create a prop. It won't work. Hell with it. I'm going to put the engine stand on it, then we'll lower it down. Alright, y'all. That was like 10 minutes. Talking and bullshitting and everything. I just took the jack stands out. I'll lower it back down. It's something I noticed, y'all. Man, this car flexes a lot. Like, I know people told me that convertibles flex. When I lower this thing down, you can see the frame of the unibody actually flex. Aside from hearing it. Like, I noticed it when I put the jack stands underneath it and I let it off on the jack stands. It just flexes and twists. So I'm super anxious to see how well the subframe connectors and the cage that I'm going to put in it stiffen this thing up. It should be a lot, but you never really know. You know what I mean? Until you do it. So anyway, there's me saying anyways again. I'm going to try to stop saying it, I promise. Got the old 6.0 sitting over here. Stack of crap in the way. All right, so tomorrow it's on, folks. Sits a little higher now. I don't have any camper issues all of a sudden. What do you know? All right, I'll push this thing out tomorrow. That door. We'll pull it the rest of the way with the truck. I'll use the rope to pull it. And we'll get this thing cleaned up, shining like a new penny, y'all. It's going to be nice. I'm excited. I've been waiting to get this thing cleaned up. I want to know what it looks like. I mean, I kind of already have an idea, but I want to know what it looks like. I want to get in here and get the cutting. I want to remove stuff. I want to start the fab work. That being said, I still got a bunch of stuff to buy. But in my mind, I'm thinking what I can do, how fast I can do it, and how efficiently I can do it, which is something everyone else should be thinking too. How can I do this? Come up with a plan in your head, think it through. Don't rush into anything. If you don't think you can do it, stop. Look it up a little bit. Take some time. You'll figure it out. Anyhow, let me clean up some tools real quick and we'll be all done. What's up, everybody? Keith again, MJKL Speedworks. Car's outside. Time to start pressure washing. All right, so I pushed outside. I kind of shut the top. I kind of didn't. Who cares? The interior is getting took out anyway. I just kind of want to get the car wet and pressure wash everything and kind of clean it off a little bit. I already wet the engine compartment here just so I can put some soap on it and scrub it a bit. It's all really nasty looking. You know what I mean? Just like it was. So I'm going to have at it here and we'll come back after I've scrubbed on it a bit and have a look at it. All right, y'all, so it's getting dark, but I already noticed a pretty good difference. I just sprayed it with some of the cleaner, let it sit for a couple minutes and hit it with the pressure washer. And guess what? I ran out of freaking gas with the pressure washer. Man, damn it. So anyway, I've got some Dawn in a rice cooker because I don't cook rice. And some scrub brushes and some rags. I'm just going to go around and double up on everything I've already done so I can make it look a little better. Remember, everybody, that all this is getting cut out. Same thing with the other side. I didn't even bother over here. That's all going to be gone. Only the frame rail will be there. So all the way down to this line here. All that gone. I'm even going to cut this frame rail flush here and weld this seam, because that's what a lot of guys online do. Giving me a little more room, better mounting place for the turbos. You know, all going to do this back here too. I shot it a little bit, no big deal. You know, it's a nasty, ugly mess, but I don't really care. I love it. So I'm going to wipe on it a little bit, and then we'll roll it back in. All right, y'all, I got it brought back in. It's not the most gloriously beautiful thing ever, but I'm going to tell you, it's mostly grease-free now. So at least I don't feel like I'm going to catch a disease every time I stick my hands in the engine bay. All right, so I've come to the conclusion that I think I bought a spray gun from Harbor Freight. I think I'll mix up some red paint at some point before we fully assemble everything. We'll kind of scuff up the inside here and just spray everything with a fresh coat of red. Because this shit's just this ugly. It's just ugly. It's kind of the only part of the car I care that looks good is in here. You know? So, I think that's the best course of action. But the more I look at it also, I don't want to do a regular hood either. I think I'll do a lift-off hood. Which I'm just going to use this hood. I think I'll just cut it up a bit and put some hood pins in. Cut some vents in the hood maybe. It's all shitty anyway, right? So it's all ugly and nasty. And the hoods for fox bodies are like $10. So who cares? Maybe I'll find another hood and cut that one up and keep this one. Whatever. That hood weighs like 60 pounds. It's heavy as shit. That's 60 pounds I could save, right? So I'm down for that. Anyway, feeling pretty good about it. Thinking Monday, I'm going to leave town tomorrow night, so I won't be back for a few days. Thinking when I come back Monday night, I'll tear into this interior, rip it apart, get everything out that doesn't need to be in here. All the stuff that's not coming back gets thrown in the back of the trunk and taken to the dump. I think the only thing in here that I want to keep is the back seats. And I know they look like shit, and I don't care. Going to have a semi-cage in here, and I think that semi-cage is going to come to about this high. All right, well, that'll be just enough for the boys to get behind. And then our bars will go back. We'll figure out a way to get them back. Maybe all this convertible stuff comes out. It's got to be heavy as hell, you know. I don't know how much it weighs. Haven't even looked into it, but I'm sure it weighs a shit ton. Extra weight that can just be thrown away. The closer we can get to 2,600 pounds, which would be insane. I don't think we'll get to 2,600, right? Because we got to add cage weight, turbo weight, subframe connectors. Well, I've already added that in the other cost, the weight. I'll link that up over here. You know, if we can save weight, we're going to save weight. The lighter, the faster. And I know this thing isn't a beauty queen, but I mean, it looks better. It just looks better. It's still ugly. It's kind of like an ugly duckling. I don't care. Better than I've had before. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Go inside. Take a freaking shower. I worked in the hurricane all damn day again, y'all. It blew. So, be right back. All right, guys. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I looked on the analytics the other day. 62% of you guys don't subscribe. Why? Subscribe. What the hell? Why not? You can turn the alerts off. The more subscribers I get, the more YouTube moves forward with showing the video to people whom otherwise wouldn't see it. They propagate it a little more. So, anyway, if you can subscribe, subscribe. Other than that, guys, we'll be back Monday morning, Monday night. Till then, peace.